I did not think. No school thoughts, no work thoughts, just living my life, right? Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Urania. I know I've been like MIA for literally like a year. October made it like a year, but you know, life has just been going on for me, and you know, I've been on a new adventure, and you know, I just decided, you know, let me try and get back to YouTube and get back to you guys and everything. So in this video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be explaining where I've been and why I went on a YouTube hiatus. Okay, let's start off from last year after my birthday post. After that, it was literally like I just didn't feel like doing YouTube, I guess. That's honestly like the best way I could put it. Like I just wasn't in the mood to get like camera ready or whatever, and I just wasn't in the mood. Oh yeah, but before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the like button, because you will like this video and you're gonna like the other videos that I post after this. So after October, I just like kind of just stopped YouTube and was kind of more focused on, you know, finding a job after graduation, because as you guys know, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before in one of my other vlogs, I graduated last year May. So from then on, I was just trying to find work and whatever, and I was just working with my parents. After graduation and after October and all that, I was gonna go down either 3 different paths, right? So the first path was either to find a job and start my career. The second path was to apply to grad school and get my master's, and then my third path was to just continue working with my parents and, you know, take over the business, like really take it on. So after graduation, I was kind of going towards the third path, where I was like working with my parents like every day. They were really showing me like the ins and out of the business. Like I know most of the business and I know like how to do basically everything, but they just told me, like they just showed me like the little things that, you know, that an owner would do and would know and everything. So I was doing that. And then while I was with my parents, I was still working on the first 2 paths. So I was still applying to jobs even though I was working with my parents. I was still looking for work and everything. I just decided, you know, why not just start applying to school as well? Because you never know, like what if, you know, I get somewhere or I get into a really good school and I can just, you know, go and get my master's and get it over with. So I didn't intentionally plan to take a gap year, it just happened. And you know, I'm not complaining because, you know, I really don't like school, but it's whatever. And I was applying to schools. I was applying to schools in my state. I was applying to schools out of state. And you know, I was just hoping and praying to God, you know, one of those paths is going to be my future. So I just needed to really focus and figure out what I wanted to do. So let me talk to you guys real quick about post-grad depression. Okay, I'm gonna get a little into it real quick, and like how I literally came about my decision on what path to do and where to go and what to do in my life. Okay, so this year 2020, like the fall of 2020, was when me and my brothers were all going to be out of the house for school, I guess, or to do something, or my brothers were going to be out the house, right? So that was this fall. And me, I was just like still working with my parents. Like I wasn't getting hired anywhere. I was going on interview after interview after interview, and it just didn't work out, right? So my middle brother, he is now a senior in his undergrad course, and then my youngest brother, he is a freshman. So they were both gonna be out of the house, and it was just gonna be me and my parents, if anything, right? So working with my parents is not bad. Like, I'm not saying this to like look down on people that basically like take over the family business or whatever, but I've always kind of had the plan to get my master's. I don't think I took it as seriously. It was just like something I just said to say it. I didn't think like I'd actually like really do it so quick, if that makes sense. So my middle brother, we were just all talking about school one day and whatever, and then he was like, you're really gonna be at home by yourself with mom and dad, and you're just gonna be working at their business. And I was just like, in my head I was like, to him I was like, so, but in my head I was like, you know, he kind of has a point. Like, I don't want to be that child, or yeah, like that child that just stopped school like after undergrad and you just started working with your parents. Like, then now I'm saying this again, there's nothing wrong with that, but I guess like there's like a little competition between me and my brothers, at least in my head there is. But I was just like, it's not a good look for me to stay home while they're in school, you know. So after that was like, what, that was last year, like around September, October. After my brother said that, I really went into look for grad schools and like master's program and everything, just to get like a general MBA, right? So I applied to a whole bunch of schools. I applied for my first round in October, and all the schools that I applied to, I got denied for all of them. And you know, that really affects somebody's like confidence and all that. Like, did I not work hard enough in undergrad? And you know, like, will I ever get my master's? Is this gonna be my future, just working like with my parents or whatever? Like, and then the whole job situation wasn't working out. So I was in a funk last year, and you know, it wasn't a vibe. That's how I can explain it. It wasn't a vibe. So after I applied to schools in September and October, and I didn't hear back, I was low-key depressed, but like I didn't say anything to anyone. I was just working at my parents', just going about my life, still applying to jobs, still not hearing back, getting interviews but not getting accepted, like not getting the job or whatever. And then December came and I went to Ghana, and I'll insert a few clips right now. Hey! So as you saw, I went to Ghana. I lived my best life. I did not think, no school thoughts, no work thoughts, just living my life, right? And then I came back from Ghana. I got into the groove again with applying to schools and applying for job positions and everything, because like I said before, I had those two paths to choose from, right? And I applied to more schools. This time I applied to schools out of state. So when I applied in September, I applied literally just in state because I just didn't want to go anywhere. But the second time, like after I came back from Ghana, I applied to out of state schools. So I had this one job interview and I was really excited, right? I was mad excited for this company because I liked the vibe of the company area. Like when I see myself working, I see myself working in a really cool office space, right? And that was literally this job, and the where it was and everything. Like I was literally in love. But I went on the interview and everything, and I didn't get it. So then again, you know, the depression, like post-grad depression, yada yada, regular depression, whatever you want to call it, I had it, okay? And it wasn't fun. It was not fun. So when they say, you know, finding a job after school is the easiest thing ever, they lie. They're lying, because it's not. Either it's not, or I just had really bad luck, or God just wanted me to go on a different path, right? I didn't get that job, and I was really sad, but I was still applying to schools here and there where I could. And then my boyfriend actually told me about this one school in another state, and he made me apply. Like at that point, I was just like, what's the point? Like I'm not hearing back from any schools. Like I'm just gonna be with my parents. Like, and that's gonna be my life. So he made me apply to the school and everything, and literally I don't know how long after it was, but I got an email from one of the advisors, I guess, the grad program advisors, and she asked to do an interview with me, right? And I was really excited because I was like, I'm getting an interview for school? Like I didn't know where it was gonna go, but I was mad excited, because usually when you get an interview for a school or something, that basically means you're in, right? They just want to see your face and see how you think and everything. So I was really excited, and we got on the interview, and all the answers, like I really prepared myself. That's literally like the only interview that I've ever had where I've like really prepared myself. Like I gave myself could be questions that she could ask me, and I like wrote down answers as to what I would say. Like I was prepared, okay? And after the interview, literally she was like, I really love everything that you have said, and I think that you'll be a great fit in this program at this school. And I was just like, in my head I was like, no way did she just say she likes me. Like, and then she was like, unofficially, I want to give you the acceptance to this school. And I kid you not, because I was like so depressed and I didn't know where I was going in my future and everything, after she said that unofficially you've been accepted to this school, I cried. In my interview, on camera, in front of this lady that's never met me before, I cried. And I have no shame about it, okay? I cried. And I cried and I said, I won't let you down. And that's literally, I'm still doing that right now. I'm not letting her down. I'm literally like the best student ever. But I got into school. I got into that school, and it's a really good school and everything. But obviously for privacy reasons, not gonna say what school and where I am and everything. But those that know me, they know where I am. But yeah, I got into this school unofficially, and then she said in the next few days, like, look out for the official email and everything. And I was like so happy. Like literally everybody was home, like my family, everybody was home. So after my interview, after we ended, I went to my dad and I went to my mom. I was like, guess what? And they're like, what? And I was like, I'm getting my master's. And then they're like, good job, yada yada yada. And I told my brothers, they're like, good job. And they're all like, we're proud of you, yada yada yada. So I was so happy. You know, I went on one of the two paths that I was aiming for, that I was praying for and everything. And yeah. So I'm in school. I'm a grad student getting my master's. And yeah, that was basically like from then, from my last video to earlier this year, like February, I want to say, or like March, one of those months. But after that, I was still applying for jobs. Like, I was trying to find a job or start my career or something for the summertime. That didn't work out. But I was content with working at my parents' place. You know, I was still going to school in the fall, so I wasn't that worried. Like, I wasn't worried. I was still getting my master's. I was going to school, you know, get some extra money for my parents. That's it. And then, let me look at my list over here. And then another good thing that happened was I got my own car. I'll put that clip, well, I took a boomerang and I put it on Instagram, but I'll put that clip right now. So yeah, I got a new car. Her name is Capri, as you saw in the boomerang. And I love her, and she's the best. And yeah, that's my car. So two good things happened this year for me. Even though, you know, with all this COVID and all that, and it's like really scary times and everything, and where I am, they're starting to shut down things again. But yeah, those two things made my year this year. And now I'm in school. You know, classes are going well. My grades are really good. Not to brag, but they are. I'm taking it way more serious than I did for undergrad, which is amazing. And yeah, so that's basically what's been happening. That's where I've been and everything. I don't think this video is going to be very long, which is fine. I just wanted to come back here and let you guys know what's been going on and what to expect from me. So getting back into this YouTube life, I have a list of things that I want to put out for you guys. So stay tuned. Make sure you've subscribed if you haven't, and like this video, you know, share it, help those that were in my situation that didn't know what path to take or what to do with their life and whatever. You know, I still don't know, but I'm getting there and I'm closer, so it works, I guess. But yeah, make sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to like this video, make sure to comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.